Hi, Patrick Reed from the Adamas Principle. What a week it's been. We had some testimony. We had yen crosses screaming higher. Dollar didn't really know what to do after the previous big Fed meeting because there was a bit of a dial back. Market took that as very hawkish. But we're back at the transitory inflation narrative and talk on some desks saying that the Bank of Canada's taper narrative is back on track too. You only have to look at CAD yen screaming higher, along with quite a few of the other yen crosses, to really believe in that. So here we are. Let's just take the first chart, euro dollar. Now we do have a PCE release coming in today at 1:30 BST. This will decide, in my view, and certainly the Adamas Principle's view, whether we do. If it's a really strong beat, then that could potentially tee up a taper talk or a language change, a proper language change in Jackson Hole in August. However, if it does come in a miss, you could have a potential summer of carry swoon. What does that mean? It means higher equities, yen crosses screaming higher. And let's face it, the other day, they may have done this on one-time flows, but they have really shown what they can do, and you might get this reflation narrative back on track. Okay, so there's your euro dollar. 119.90 could be tested if the stops get done, but this really does look like it's going to break higher or lower. Only time will tell. Next chart. Okay, Aussie dollar really had a huge benefit from Aussie yen, and I would just say 76 is only really the place I would expect some kind of pause or sellers to turn up. If we do crack above there and close into that area, there is a large volume profile in there. There's a large big belly of a curve, the standard deviation. So I would just say, look, if it does stay in there, a bit like, the baby in the bathwater analogy, it will stay there for quite some time, but it does have a long way to go. Only time will tell. Next chart. Dollar yen. Okay, so talk of options at 111, the figure, they got taken out, and really, we're not sure what we want to do. Dollar yen does sometimes go higher with dollar, but it also does sometimes go higher with risk on. If S&P leads the way and dollar yen can't really perform higher, the other yen crosses will get supported, and obviously euro dollar might get dragged up higher too. But this 110.11 is in 110.13 versus 111. If we crack below there, you've got 109.69. Let's just see. And the final chart today, I mean, look at that trend line. That is picture perfect. And I put the arrows on there. It comes in a dollar CAD at 124.62. If, as a big if, we do get up there, oil probably needs to go much lower. But if we do get up there, then expect a cartload of sellers to turn up and be counted. But PCE 130 is the line in the sand. If it comes in mega strong, it could start talking about tapering, i.e. the Fed. It could force their hand and tee up a language change at Jackson Hole for a potential September or December taper. But enough of that, because one figure is not an entire story. Let's just see what happens. And also, the final thing for today is PCE. It's the preferred metric of inflation for the Fed, but it's only half of the dual mandate. We've got that jobs report to consider as well. Well, that's it from me. Thank you so much. My name is Patrick Reed from the Adamas Principle.